there is this new concept that is making news, which is called as vibe coding. This is actually, termed out of a tweet that was done by a guy named Andre Karpathy. He's actually a genius guy. If you check the tweet itself, the tweet says basically he's a guy who has worked with OpenAI as a founding member and also has worked with Tesla on some cool stuff. So he has got a lot of experience dealing with AI. So he's a godfather, I could say. Okay, so there's a new kind of coding I call as vibe coding, wherein you fully give into the vibes, embrace exponentials, and forget that the code even exists. It's possible because LLMs like Cursor Sonnet, Cursor Composer with works with Sonnet are getting too good. Also, basically what he's trying to say is just types whatever instructions or whatever prompting that he wants to give, and he just accepts the changes. And even if he runs into bugs, he doesn't even read the diffs anymore because he's too lazy to find it reading everything. And even he asked like one of the dumbest questions like decrease the padding on the right sidebar by half and all of that, right? It's like more of talking to the AI model in plain English and getting the code out of it, right? So if sometimes the LLMs can't fix a bug, so I just work around it for ask some random changes until it goes away, right? What I'm trying to summarize out of it is when you're building a project or web app, it's just not really coding. We basically just see stuff, say stuff, run stuff, and copy paste stuff, and it mostly works. That means it has become super duper easy for anybody to just build anything. That could be your dream apps, right? To make literally a software out of plain English. Now, after this tweet, it has got really viral, which is 4.5 million views, and it got started trending onto Google searches, which is if you have a look over here, it's trending everywhere. If you check for the term vibe coding, it's getting into the top charts, right, for the past 90 days. So I wanted to cover this up for sure. So if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I teach a lot of content how to build apps with AI. So let's get straight into the video. Have a look at Twitter. People are building insane applications with vibe coding. The first application that you can see is Fortnite makes Minecraft from 3JS. By the way, 3JS is actually a JavaScript 3D rendering library. If you check the manual, it actually has got all the installations to create a sim. This is quite a technical documentation, to be honest. Somebody who has got a lot of experience can deal with this documentation. But in this AI, you don't need to learn this documentation. You don't need to learn this library. You can just pretty much paste the documentation and get Cursor to do it for you. So it's a game that got created, and then people are also creating a lot of RPG games. If you see, it took 37 hours to create this game with 3JS and WinSub. WinSub, by the way, is again another agentic tool who builds software. Again, cat and like game in 3JS and Cursor, like Bomberman online multiplayer game. If you have a look, the examples are really wild, and people are building all sort of applications. So without further ado, let's get straight into what tools do you need to use to vibe code. So you'll ask, what tools do I use to get started with vibe coding? So let's go through it step by step. Cursor, again, my favorite ID. I have posted a lot of tutorials around Cursor. I'll make sure to watch those as well. There's also a new tool that is out there, which is lovable. You can also use Volt, which is from StackBlitz, and you can pair it up with Super Whisper, which is actually this audio to text transformer, and you can also use Whisper Flow, which is also the same. You can also use other tools like Replit, Klein, Adder, any other tools that support agentic behavior. It's more of picking up the right tool for your use case. Let's say if you want to build full-fledged apps, you can go with Cursor. Let's say if you want to work with some small apps, then you can go with Bolt or Lovable. It's up to you. Okay. All right. Now you know what tools you require. Let's just quickly jump into vibe coding. So the first thing that you need to do is basically install this tool called a Super Whisper. Super Whisper, if you type it on Google, get the link. Okay. This is actually a audio to text writer, which helps you write incredibly fast through voice. You can watch a demo as well. You can download it for Mac. It's only available for Mac, by the way. The pricing is also cool. It's okay to have other alternatives like Whisper Flow as well. There's Whisper Flow there. And if you don't want to shell out money on these tools, you can pretty much start typing the instructions. It should also work. Okay. So let's get straight into Cursor. Let's open Cursor. So I'll clone a repo. I already have repo with me. I'll share this repo, which actually is a starter template. So if you copy the repo, it actually lets you start from a specific template, which is actually a starter template. It's like nothing, no tools, no features as such. You can just start building anything on this template. So I'm just copying this. I'll select the repository destination. I was trying to clone. Okay, open in this window. It opens this, and now I have project which I'm ready to start vibe coding with. Okay, so now I want to start building a project and I have an idea for the app. It's called Health Fitness Tracker, which actually lets you track all the, fitness goals, your health, and a lot of calories and a lot of stuff. So what I will do is I'll create a file called as instructions.prd.md. So it's a markdown file. And basically I'll ask AI to refine this instructions file with all the features that the fitness tracker app should have. I'll use Super Whisper over here to just convert my voice into text, and I'll not be typing the overall instruction through keyboard. Okay, so I'll press Option Command to start Super Whisper. So I want to build a fitness tracker app, list out all the features that it needs to have. I'll help you plan a comprehensive fitness tracker app and then user authentication and profile. It's just trying to add everything over here. So these are the features that I want to build, in the app. Okay. So I'll basically ask the AI to copy paste this instructions to instruction.md file. So you can also ask the AI or you can just copy it out yourself. So if you copy it out, it's going to be a markdown file anyways. So if you just remove this part, these are the core features. Okay. And I'll give the name as AI Fitness Tracker app. Okay. So let's build our fitness tracker app step by step with the instruction file that we have just generated. So the first thing that I'll do is start a new session because so let's say if you plan to implement a new feature, you always start a new session. Simple as that. Okay. Because of the context, I want to start from a fresh context. So I've passed in context, you can pass in context, add context and then just add instruction.md file over here, which is the file that we created. Okay. So I'll give a prompt and I'll use Super Whisper again over here. I'll not type. I want to build the fitness tracker app based in the instruction.md file. Please start with feature workout tracking. Please skip the authentication and profile section for now. Make sure that the UI is in the best of UI UX for the customers. Okay, and then I'll just paste enter. Okay, and then what will happen is I'll help you build a workout tracking feature with the beautiful and friendly UI. This is the component structure that we have, and then we'll basically start to creating data structure and everything. This is a data structure that is suggested, and let's start to creating the main workout dashboard component. Let's first check if we have a workspace structure. So it's trying to go and check the directory structure over here. It's trying to create the workout dashboard over here. Now if you go and check the app, basically let's try to create the first necessary directory and base component. I'll start creating a workout dashboard component, which will be in our main view. Okay, let's just wait for this to get done. Okay, so it created a new component inside a components folder over here. And then I noticed we have to set up the UI components and dependencies first. It's trying to generate a command, Radix UI, React tabs, Lucid React, all of this. Just try to run the command. Again, we are white coding, right? We don't know code. So I just pretty much accept the changes that the cursor is telling me. And then based on the feedback, I'll basically pre-prompt the AI again. So it got installed. Now we are trying to use SATCN as the component library. So try to create button.tsx file. Okay, that button.tsx is also created. Now it's also trying to create a utils file because of the linter error that we got, and then linter error has been fixed again with the utils file. And then we are creating card component. Okay, we're creating a card component. If you have a look on the left hand side, everything is cleanly presented. If you see app, it's got components folder, and then it has also got individual components. This is from SATCN. Okay, then we found lib, and you have the utils.px file, and then it's creating a card component. Everything is basically getting created with the same plain English prompts. And then finally it's trying to create a tab component, which is tab.tsx. It will again create it over here. Okay, it created the tabs.tsx file. Everything is getting written step by step. By the way, the model is auto over here. It has been auto selected. You can pretty much use your own model. I usually use Claude 3.7 Sonnet. It's the best model to write code at the moment. In the next tutorial, I'll also explain how to integrate Gemini 2.5 Pro, which is a model from Google. Make sure to subscribe the channel. You'll get a lot of learnings from that video as well. So it's trying to create workout dashboard component in the correct location. Okay, now we have the basic structure. Let's create the workout creator component that will handle creating the new workouts. Okay, it's trying to do everything with this template that it created. The workout, and then workout templates, workout creator, exercise library, workout timer, workout history, personal records, exercise card, timer display, everything. It'll take some time for it to create. Okay, workout creator has also been created, and now let's update the workout dashboard to integrate the the workout creator component. It's trying to do it everything step by step. If you see the prompt that we gave, it's basically trying to create a full stack app in plain English. So if you want to learn how to create full stack apps, I'm also planning to create a school community. Just comment and like the video. That basically gives me motivation to create more content and helps me out as well. Just trying to update the workout dashboard now. Okay, it's imported the workout creator and then update the workout dashboard. So I created everything. It just basically tells you, okay, this is what the cursor has done, and now the response is quite friendly, UI friendly and responsive as well. So I'll just accept changes blindly. Again, no need to do anything. And now I'll just basically tell the cursor to run the project. Perfect. Okay, run the project. Okay, so now we are in agentic mode. It will give you a command to basically run the project. I'll help you run the project. First, let's check you have all the dependencies installed and then run the development server. Okay, it's trying to install all the dependencies. Everything is installed. And then we are also checking the Tailwind CSS configuration because we are using Tailwind for this, app. So let's make sure you have proper Tailwind CSS configuration. I'll create a Tailwind config.js file. It's trying to create this file. Okay, also creating a global.css file, which is Tailwind theme file. Let's get that done as well. Okay, now if you run into issues, I'm pretty sure you will run into issues. That's the thing so you will debug the code, right? That's called white debugging because you don't know the code that AI has written, and now basically you'll have to just reprompt the AI, fix that issue step by step. I'll give you that part as well in this tutorial. So let's update the root URL to include our global styles. Okay, that is done, and let's create a main page file. So this is the page.tsx, and now it's trying to add a route to it, which is the workout component. Okay, and now let's run the development server. Finally, it's trying to generate the command, which is development server. Open terminal. Okay, basically, okay, it's asking us to use node 20 because we are on node 19. So what I'll do is basically open a new terminal over here, and I'll just paste this command, which is nvm use 20. nvm is basically a node virtual manager that lets you manage multiple node versions. I will give you a dedicated tutorial on this as well if you comment out if you need any help with that. And now it's using node 20 because now it's using node 20.18, which is pair, and now we'll just do npm run dev, which will run the server. Let's give it like 2-3 seconds to boot. Okay, this is done. This will open. Let's open this URL over here and then new tab, and there you go. We have our workout app ready, straightforward. So if you have a check, literally give everything in plain English, and it literally create everything in just 15 minutes. I think 15 minutes, and now we're trying to add sets. How cool is that, right? And we did not even get a single error. It just fixed everything. So save workout. Okay, this workout got saved. I'm pretty sure this is going to be saved into a local database or something. Okay, but I want to reprompt the AI to make sure this UI looks incredibly good because currently it looks very pale. So I'll basically go to cursor again, and now I'll basically type saying, let's improve the UI UX for the workout component because it looks very bad. I want to have interactive colors and quite a navigation header with smooth transitions on button. And let's also pass the context in the workout file, right? So this is the page.tsx, right? Page.tsx, which is the app. Now let's see what this will do. Okay, I'll help you improve the UI UX from workout component with better navigation header, interactive colors, and smooth transition. Let's create a new navigation component, updating the layout. Now it's trying to create a navbar.tsx. By the way, there's also one more trick that I'll give you at the end of this video. So you don't have to accept the changes every single time. You can just pretty much go with the flow, and then based on that, you will be able to be much more efficient with white coding. So let's also install Framer Motion because this is a library from this is actually an animation library. So it's trying to install that. Okay, that's done as well. Perfect. Now we update the layout to include our new navbar and the overall styling. Okay, it's trying to include the navbar into the layout. Simple as that. I mean, just have a look. This was taking a normal developer close to 4 or 5 days to complete the entire application, which you can do in 15-20 minutes with the use of Cursor AI and with advanced code models like Sonnet and Anthropic models, and also Gemini models, Google models, and all of that. So pretty sure that you don't want to miss out on a lot of things that AI has to offer because this AI race is getting too much wild. Please learn this technology. This is actually going to help you out in your future because as a developer myself, I basically can create applications in minutes, which was taking me hours or let's say even days to do that. So let's now update the workout page with improved styling and animations, and now it's trying to include the animations as well. So finally updating the workout dashboard component with improved styling and animations. So if you have a look, there's also one more tutorial that I would do, which is most on the advanced cursor tutorials, wherein we can use rules and other fragments to drive the AI, because a lot of the time you would feel AI will hallucinate a lot. Even if you don't want to do that, let's say if you want to do XYZ and AI does ABC, you will get frustrated. But there are workarounds. There are also tools that let you plan your features in such a way that the AI does not hallucinate. So I'll give you in the next couple of videos as well that part. Okay, I'll just accept the changes again and let's see what AI has created. Okay, so it has got created some cool, I see some logos added. Okay, some icons over here, and then you still see everything in plain white. Again, I can use, so this is the navigation bar that we added. So by the way, got created the activity, the workouts, and all of those templates as well. So this is how you can start building applications with AI in Cursor. Hope you like this video. I'll be pushing more videos of similar niche, and thanks for watching the video.